Stop gone. Hey guys, thank you so much for the support on the last video. I'm really surprised. Thank you so much. Now, I'm hoping for this to be what I'm going to be doing on my channel most of the time. And I would normally do some building. As you can see, I have one of my builds here for my forest pylon, and I'm currently building my cavern pylon, which is quite nice at the moment. But in today's video, I am going to show you how probably one of the easiest ways to defeat Moonlord in Terraria 1.4. So what I'm going to be using the Stardust Dragon with Tiki armor. This is all before you've defeated the Moonlord for the first time. Like, I'd suggest using a Legendary Zenith to fight it, but let's say that you've only just defeated the Stardust Pillar, and you've got the Stardust Dragon, good old Tiki armor. Let's also get the Vortex Beater. That'll be our main weapon, and I have Ranger Emblem and let's get some Chlorophyte bullets. We'll want a fair few of them, and obviously I'm not going to go and fight the lunatic cultists, so I'm going to use a Celestial Sigil. Right, so let's go over to so I'm going to start off, before I forget, you'll also want the Black Spot as your mount. It's faster than the Moonlord itself, and it'll be a lot easier. So what I suggest you using is to do this in journey mode with God mode activated. You can do this without God mode, but you'll have to watch out for its death ray, because it will wipe you out. So if we go over to the side of the world now, spawn our Stardust Dragon. If you have the Terra Prisma, go ahead and use the Terra Prisma, but I'm going to use the Stardust Dragon for this. So as you saw then, impending doom approaches. Now we're using the Vortex Beater, pirate ship mount. No! Try not to do this in your actual fight. So get high enough that you won't bump into any hills like here, or into any sky islands. Try and avoid all sky islands. Now when you think it's going to come, just start riding, and you'll see the Moonlord will teleport a fair bit. So what you'll want to do is get up to full speed and start shooting. And as you can see, the Moonlord's health is actually going down quite fast. I've tried doing this video a fair few times now. And that's the thing that you want to watch out for. If you can, try and go up and down to gain extra speed. Try and not do that. That's why I said look out for the sky islands. I wasn't really paying attention then. If you manage to set your minimap to the same size, every time it hits the border of my minimap, it teleports. Now with the tongue, it will still be able... Oh, there's one eye. It will still be able to take the... take its life and restore its life. But the reason we're using Chlorophyte bullets is because you don't really have to aim. Now when you get over to the edge of the world, try and not do what I did and hit the edge of the world. When you see the edge of the world coming up on your map, try and loop round before it has a chance to catch up with you. And I'd probably say one of its deadliest attacks, the Phantasmal Death Ray. If you're not using God mode, try and look out for that, because it will, like, I tried this in one shot on my first couple of attempts doing this without God mode, and I got completely annihilated. I know that I'm using God mode and I'm still running away from it, just to give you an idea on what it's like if you weren't using God mode. Right, now we just need to wait for the top eye to open. If you are using God mode, you can just like stand still. If you have the Rod of Discord, and if you're doing this stationary without God mode, you'll be able to quickly Rod of Discord out of the way. Right. I think this car's open. Oh wait, never mind. So I'll just quickly try and speed this up. I'll grab out the Zenith. So when the top eye opens, I'll be able to speed this up for you. There we go. And then technically, all you have to do is just run. Try not to get hit by any of the eyes with the mini Phantasmal Death Rays from the eyes. Now this bit's quite easy, because the only things that will actually hit you would be them little bolts and them spheres. And obviously when you're looping around, you might accidentally get hit. Oh! Well, that was. Might accidentally hit one of his hands, don't worry. They might. I'm just gonna say, this at the moment is in. Oh! This is in Master mode. So this is an easy way. One of the easiest ways to fight him. Obviously, you can just stand still AFK whilst you wait for your Stardust Dragon to happily take him out. But if you're using like a normal classical mode or hardcore, I wouldn't recommend doing it in hardcore unless you're a hardcore player, then do whatever you want. But apart from this, this is quite an easy way to defeat it. Like I said, you might have to farm for Chlorophyte a fair bit, because I've gone through a full stack already of Chlorophyte bullets. And that's with me using the Zenith a slight bit. So I would recommend farming some Chlorophyte, maybe making a Chlorophyte farm. Let's see, we're just coming over to the end of the world, so if I try and do a loop around, that is sort of what, oh, they came out of nowhere. Try and do what I sort of did there, just watch out for the eyes if you're using a classical character without God mode. So I'm going to slow down a little bit, because when you come near the end you want to slow down a bit. Still stay out like that. There we go. And that is one of the easiest ways to kill the Master Mode Moonlord. There we go. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, leave a comment, and there will be a link to my Discord server in the description below. Thank you for listening and watching. Goodbye.